Good afternoon, YouTube. Old Rusty here again today. Today we're here for another wonderful farm. And I thought to myself, food is good. So I bring to you the Mushroom Mycelium Mushroom Mangler Steak Farm. The steak farm. So I thought to myself, mutton's good. It's the best, but it's a high quality food. Undeserving of most players in Minecraft who choose to deny its deliciousness in favor of saturation points. And so we're not going to have any of that silliness today. Today we're going to have sweet, sweet steak. Well, I should say sweet steak. It's not as good as mutton. It's certainly better than golden carrots. There's a lot of golden carrots and other vegetarians on the realm I've been playing on. I am teaching them the better way. So what we have here today is a mushroom island, because mushrooms spawn here. Now, I've seen a lot of mushroom farms. These guys are great. They're a good source of food. You can use a dispenser on them and turn them into cows, get those mushrooms. You could hit them with lightning and turn them brown. It's all good. There's all sorts of things you can do with them. And the only one we care about today is the fact that you can put them in lava and cook them to death and get cooked steak. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking. This looks remarkably similar. It's not. It's not at all. Haven't you ever seen any of those videos of people on YouTube who go and they recycle their own content because they have no good ideas? That's not me at all. This is a completely original farm design that I haven't built in anything else. Nothing like my mutton farm. Absolutely nothing. My mutton farm had one zoglin. These have two. And it had grass, and this is mycelium. I just want to make sure we're on the same page with that. Now, back to where we were. So, same setup, 16 by 16, mycelium, cover skulk and everything. Line it with glass. Hopper minecarts beneath it to get everything out. It's good. Lava floating on top. Put two zoglins in here instead of one because those little babies are tough. And by that I mean the mushroom babies. And you got to get rid of them. And these just help lift that little child up into the lava. And then he goes along with his parents. Because if you didn't know, in Minecraft, baby mobs are designed to follow their parents. And we take advantage of that mechanic here by sending them to the great beyond. It's okay. He's only an orphan for a little bit. And these baby zoglins are perfectly happy. They wanted to come to the overworld and get turned into undead abominations. This time we have 8. But why would I want 8? So rate testing for all of this insanity. And each module's 16 by 16. Line it with glass. So 4 stacks of mycelium per. This is just 16 stacks of mycelium. 16 stacks of rails. 4 hopper minecarts. More hoppers because I was lazy with collection system here. And then 32 lava per. So you don't need this exact lava layout. I have it in red blocks, you can see. This is just so it makes it symmetrical because otherwise it would drive me insane. So why would I do this? Why would I go and stick one of these, let alone 4, in a mushroom island? Well, one of these will give you about 20 stacks of cooked beef an hour. And then watching this, I realized, wow, you know, there's a lot of dead time. So then I went to 2. And I kept watching it. And by the way, 2 will give you about 33 stacks an hour. But there was still more dead time. And I thought, let's just go crazy. What does 4 get me? How much can I get for 4? I ran it for 15 minutes. Because this is the Old Rusty channel. If you're wanting, you know, hour-long rate tests, yeah, have at it. So, this is what I got in 15 minutes. Multiply this out. This is 58 stacks of cooked beef per hour and 35 stacks of leather per hour. Now, I've seen other farms here. Everyone's always obsessed with mushrooms. Let's use trident killers because we can get looting 3. Here's the thing. For you to go and get that trident effect and looting 3, you have to move the mob into a trident killer. You want some really good farms? Or's got some really good ones. He has achieved a 98% spawn efficiency on his farm because the only 4 blocks taken up by it are the Trident Killer. Well, I have 100%. Because here's the thing. You kill that mushroom with a looting 3 weapon, and it's going to give you twice the drops. Or you can just do something silly, like brute force your way through almost instant death, past all of that. And there's basically there's not much downtime in this farm where there's not a mushroom being cooked alive for his delicious, succulent meat. I could eat this all day. It's not as good as mutton, but you know what? It's better than chicken. Chickens, they deserve what happens to them inside of their little farms. So, to reiterate, 8 Zoglins, a bunch of mycelium, hopper rail carts, more cooked beef than you ever need, 56 to 58 stacks an hour, no looting 3 applied, put these things side by side so they share the glass walls, go up 24 blocks, and just AFK. No throwing tridents, no annoying bugs happening of it falling through, no worried about, upcoming mob spawn changes where they're going to spawn in the center of the block instead of the northwest, because here they're just born in lava and then they die. And that's what we want. We want a rapid death, and we want them on fire so we're not cooking anything. I mean, look at this. Just look. This is the side view. You get better rates up there. Just keep coming. See, we got some back there now. These are all too close. They can't help it. The meat just comes and it gets cooked. And they're just born into that lava. And if there's a little baby, it's okay. We're going to send them along. We believe in family values here on the Old Rusty channel. There are no orphans. None shall be spared. Forget the sword. You don't need it. He deserved that. Because he wasn't good. Get a bunch of skulk vein. Get a bunch of mycelium. Go to a mushrooms field. Build this times 4. So much. It makes so much. I had to add so many hoppers just to finish unloading this thing. So I bring you... It's not muddin, because this is an original farm that I haven't taken any inspiration from anything else for. Absolutely not. Steak. Cooked steak. 58 stacks an hour. 56 stacks an hour. It's a freaking lot. And all you gotta do is bring some friends from the nether. 32 sources of lava. That might be 36. Who's counting? No, I think that's 32. 20. Yeah, 20. Yeah, that's 32. 32 stacks per, so it looks pretty. A lot of skulk vein. Hopper minecart madness. 58 stacks an hour of cooked beef. 35 stacks of leather. Anybody can use it. No trident killers, no looting 3 swords. Just, oh, I need food. Come and stand here for a while. Bon appetit. Mmm.